People that don't wear shorts, no matter how hot it is. Why? I don't really find shorts that much more comfortable in hot weather, but I like the protection that pants offer. They protect my legs from the sun and blood-sucking insects. Kneeling down or sitting on the ground in shorts is usually uncomfortable. If I'm hiking, my legs get scratched up more if I have shorts on. I live in a state where the temperature can fluctuate quite a bit between the afternoon and in the evening, so if I wear pants I won't have to worry about getting cold in a few hours. It's mostly about practicality for me, and pants always seem more practical. My oldest son does this. While I understand why it does him no favors, we live in Texas FFS. As a young teenager he would get inked by buddies aspiring to be tattoo artists. So one day I noticed he had an ankle tattoo at 16. I wasn't too upset about it outside of his health and safety. But I noticed he'd cover up his legs more and more until he moved out at 18. But he's got a veritable drawing board of shitty tattoos on both legs he regrets. At this point I'm like, dude, save a couple paychecks, go to a reputable artist and get that mess covered up. Bug bites. I live in northern Canada and we have shitloads of mosquitoes, horseflies, deer flies, ticks and lots of other insects that will make you uncomfortable really fast, especially the hordes of mosquitoes once the sun begins to set. I wear short sleeve shirts and bugs typically, at least for me, don't go after my arms. But my legs? Holy shit, it's a fucking buffet! The only time I wear shorts is when I go swimming or kayaking, then I wear swim trunks. And for those activities I'm typically not bothered much by bugs. I was raised in a home where wearing shorts was looked down upon because of religion. So while I do wear shorts when I'm doing outside stuff in the heat by myself or just with family, I don't wear them like out for dinner or in public very much unless we're on vacation and people don't know me. I realize I can do whatever the hell I want now, but there's still that stigma and I should really work it out with a therapist or something. But I live in the USA and elective healthcare like that is pretty expensive. I'm not allowed to wear shorts at work, which is generally a hot environment in the summer and where I do a lot of manual work. If I wore shorts there my kegs would always be all scratched up and bruised. So I've just gotten used to wearing jeans all the time if I'm out and about. I pretty much only wear shorts if I'm going to be outside in the heat for a really long time, the beach, an event of some kind, etc., or if I'm exercising. I do a lot of biking, so in reality I wear shorts quite often. I burn easily and the legs are just another thing I have to worry about. Burns on the inner bend of the knee are the fucking worst. I've also noticed my leg temps don't really affect my overall comfort level. When I was in the military, I used to work outside in South Dakota, and even on the coldest, most miserable winter days, I'd just throw a thin pair of Gore-Tex pants over my uniform pants and be fine while I had to bundle up above the waist. I just think jeans pants look better and the cooling bonus you get from shorts doesn't seem like that big of a difference. Plus well-fitted pants complement the body's shape much more emo, especially on men whose choice of short styles are either baggy middle school boy or a tight frat boy man slut. I don't want to look like I'm wearing swim trunks or like I might call you bro before slipping something in your drink. I come from Mauritius. In my island when it's winter it's like summer in France, and summertime in Mauritius it's like 42 Celsius every day, sometimes even hotter. So in France I don't find it that hot during summer. And I always wear casual suits, so I know some guys does wear short while wearing a blazer jacket, but I really dislike that style. Suits pants are light and extremely comfy like sweatpants, but way lighter. Many reasons. I think I look better in skinny jeans, plus they fit my look. I don't like my legs, nor do I like my socks showing, and low-cut socks scrunch up in my shoes. I basically always wear a t-shirt and an open button shirt. Flannels are non-formal shirts and they would look weird if worn with shorts, I think. I almost exclusively wear high-top Vans, which also would look kinda weird with shorts, I think. My nephew is one, he wears long sleeves and pants. He's a ginger, and burns really bad, so either apply sunscreen every 5 meters or long sleeves pants and a hat. We took him to Disneyland when I was younger. My mom put sunscreen everywhere except the tip of his ear. The tips were bright red, it was kind of funny. My family is Italian but my nephew has Irish in him. Needless to say my mom wasn't prepared, smiley face. By the same reason I don't drink and am always using boots if not on barefoot. I'm a biker, spending my life on a 228 kilograms iron horse. Trust me, it's not a good idea to ride a motorcycle using shorts. Last couple of times I went to the beach I was in long road trips. Tourists are usually easy to recognize, you know, but a guy with boots and pants is something else. I don't really care what people think about it. When I was younger, I used to crawl through thick brush and grasses when I went exploring in the woods. Gen X, living one of those leaves in the morning, comes back before the streetlights were on childhoods. As a teen I played a lot of paintball. Now, as a work-from-home adult, I wear shorts often. The choice of pants over shorts 24/7 was a lifestyle choice based on environmental preference, pattern of behavior. I've always worked jobs usually indoor where I had no choice but to wear pants. As a result I started getting used to wearing pants to school even in hot weather, just because it was easier than changing. I basically just got used to wearing shorts only when I work out, which has also created a reverse effect where I can now not run or work out in pants, even sweatpants. I've started wearing pants more and more, same with hoodies and long sleeves. There is a point where I have to be in shorts, but it's gotten up to like 85 degrees and I'll consider it. Truthfully, I'm just cold and get cold easily. I may be hot when I'm outside in pants, but if I go to a store and they have the AC on, it'll get really cold really fast if I'm in shorts. Cellulite on thighs, very bad cellulite and fat calves. I wish I was one of those people that didn't care what others think. It prevents me from going to the pool. It makes me uncomfortable hot all year, and BTW I'm a middle-aged woman and never got over this. Yoga pants 365 days a year, every year. Jeans don't look good on me and neither do long dresses. I didn't wear shorts from the ages of about 1928 because I had horribly done tattoos on both of my calves. When I would go to the gym, I'd wear long baseball socks so nobody could see them. Eventually, I got them both covered up with much nicer looking tattoos, and I honestly can't thank that artist enough for giving me the confidence to wear shorts again. Maybe it's cause they don't like their legs, maybe they think their legs are too skinny or too big. Maybe they don't like birthmarks, stretch marks, or other sort of marks on them. Maybe they don't want to waste time rubbing sunscreen on their legs. Maybe they just don't like to wear shorts, cause it's an inconvenience. Who really knows, who really cares? Because shorts aren't really that much cooler. It's a false sense. You think you're cooler because your entire leg isn't covered, yet the exposed flesh is in direct sunlight. This essentially negates the fact that you're in shorts. There is a reason people in places like the Middle East are completely covered. To protect their skin from direct sunlight. My legs are so skinny as the rest of my body, I don't wear short sleeve tops either, unless I wear those sleeves. Surgery took me down, and I've never been able to gain much weight since. I look so awful, my bones stick out. If I went out in public with shorts, or short sleeves, people would stare me down, think I'm a drug addict something. I can't stand to shave my legs that often. I used to get bad reactions when I shaved every day. I have that kind of hair, so I cut back. Eventually, way back, I'm a lot more comfortable, but I'm not comfortable wearing shorts with hairy legs. I get a couple of days out of the month I can wear shorts, but at that rate, I usually don't bother. Pants are more practical than shorts in nearly every situation, and since I never know what situation I'll be in, I just wear pants. The same goes for boots instead of shoes. I can't, for instance, work, hike, paint, mow, shop, act in the same clothes. I go for utility over comfort. The gym is about the only exception I can think of right now. I only started wearing them during this long Texas summer. But I've always had jobs where I'd have to get down on my knees on a dirty floor and didn't want my knees getting all dirty. Or if we were cutting something, I didn't want the shavings going into my shoes. Also, I don't usually mind the heat. It takes a lot to make me sweat. The sun irritates my skin too easily. For some reason the heat of the sun rays makes my skin feel so irritated, itchy, and kind of painful. Once in a while I'll actually develop small little red bumps that are painful and itchy. Medication makes my sensitivity worse. I also tan very easily and I don't like my tan. I always hated my legs. For the longest time I only wore pants, but as I've gotten older I've worn Bermuda shorts, or I will wear cutoffs that go low mid-thigh. That's the perfect length for me because it doesn't show more leg than I want to show, they don't ride up, and because they prevent my legs from sticking to chairs. Cause I like Under Armour track pants better, they breathe very well pee. And when I have to run for whatever reason my shit doesn't go flying around slapping my legs, smiley face. Ever go for a jog and be balls shorts with your phone in your pocket? Now imagine that with keys, wallet, phone and whatever else you're carrying around. Lol, I pretend it so my giant dong doesn't accidentally flop out. But in reality that's a lie, it's because I have legs like a chicken. Also I'm just more comfortable in pants. I have only owned shorts twice in my life, once for swimming lessons as a kid, and then 25 years later to take a dip in the ocean when I visited it. My thighs are so big that any length of shorts will be turned into booty shorts after 2 seconds of walking. Chub rub is real. And it's no joke. Pants never ride up on me, but shorts always do. Also, I have always had bad varicose veins, on my feet and legs, for as long as I can remember. And I'm not even that old. In a lot of countries wearing shorts is not cool. I live in Central America where it's hot as hell and there are 0 grown men walking around in shorts. Only for the gym. They say that wearing shorts makes you look childish. It can be 90 degrees and dudes are wearing long pants and button-ups to go out at night. Shorts make me feel like I'm either walking around in my underwear or ready for bed. Jean pants make me feel comfortable and look forward to going out. My GF's family recently brought me along to Myrtle Beach and they thought it was so weird I only wore jeans when we would go places other than the beach. At home, I'm not used to shorts. I prefer leggings or pants probably because of how I grew up and the fact that I'm always cold. Also, I absolutely detest the thought of just putting my bare thighs on anything in the public. Edit: I don't wear skirts or dresses shorter than the knees for that matter. I wear shorts everywhere in the summer but you have to account for sunburns and, depending on where you live, ticks. Went fishing with my brother a few years ago and walked through some dense brush to get to our spot and our legs were swarming with ticks. No joke, we had about 10 on each leg.